Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5.
An October crime spree may finally end with justice. How detectives arrested the man at the center of 2 local burglaries.
And fighting veteran homelessness one set of keys at a time. How one nonprofit turns remembrance into action.
Also ahead, the program helping homeowners in Kennewick when repair bills exceed your budget.
And we started with some sunshine throughout the day. Clouds starting to roll in, and we could see some showers tonight. All those details on the way. The news at 5 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
We have made it to the middle of the week. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for being here. I'm Austin Reed.
And I'm Wendy Redman. It is November the 19th.
First at 5 o'clock, Kennewick police say they have made progress in a string of October break-ins at the Hub and Hubby's Pizza. Detectives arrested 18-year-old David Semenyuk this morning. One of the suspects, they believe, is tied to the burglaries. KPD says their criminal apprehension team, working alongside detectives in the Criminal Investigations Division, tracked the man to a home near East 3rd Avenue around 10 o'clock. Officers say he was taken into custody without incident.
The criminal apprehension team is critical to arresting extremely notable offenders and effectively acts as the proactive arm of the Criminal Investigation Division. And crimes like these are critical to holding the offenders accountable.
Police say the man was booked into the Benton County Jail, and officers are working to find the other suspect in the break-ins. Investigators say their goal is to hold everyone involved accountable and reassure local businesses that they are actively working to keep the community safe. Turning now to First Alert weather. We've got Thanksgiving a little over a week away.
You are up on this countdown.
I am on the countdown.
Yeah, he's ready for some turkey, I think, folks. But for today, how about that sun, right?
It was very nice.
Gorgeous day out there, Stacy.
Absolutely gorgeous day, and you guys are going to love this. Check out a little time lapse of the sunrise this morning over Mount Rainier. Check this out. Absolutely stunning, and a little more cloudy there towards the mountain, but just gorgeous. And again, we are going to see some sunshine. Now, a little caveat to that is we've got a little bit of a transition tonight. Not only are we going to get chilly, but we're going to see some fog, freezing fog, and possibly some rain showers throughout the region this evening. Temperatures already cooling down. We're seeing it 30s in Ellensburg right now, and we're going to see these temperatures dropping down around freezing. So look for those overnight showers. Small chances. They're going to be quick, not bringing a lot of rain, but definitely moving through the region overnight tonight. Here's where the temperatures are going tonight. Most of us will be right at freezing or hovering just above that. Planning your evening out, 30s and 40s by 6. Everybody down in the 30s by 8, and then you'll start to see that fog developing overnight. So get ready for a few light showers, chilly overnight lows, patchy fog, freezing fog in some areas. Again, those roadways could be slick if there is freezing fog present, so be aware of that for tomorrow morning. I'll give you the weekend forecast coming up here in just a little bit. Austin, Wendy.
All right, Stacy, thank you. New at 5, we have a crime alert. Around 4:30 this morning, Yakima County deputies responded to a robbery and stabbing on Van Bell Road near Cemetery Road. A 52-year-old man and a woman drove themselves to Sunnyside Hospital. The man suffered serious knife wounds, later sent to Cadillac. Deputies say a car cut them off. The driver demanded money, then stabbed both victims before taking off. The suspect's vehicle was found in Sunnyside, and a 31-year-old man was arrested. He is now in jail, facing first-degree robbery and assault charges.
An update now on the City of Yakima budget cuts. At their regular City Council meeting, the city announced it is planning to cut $3 million from their police department. The Yakima police chief says those cuts will directly impact their staffing and will not go unnoticed, adding they will not be able to hire any new staff, including 3 positions they needed to fill. The chief says it will also affect their community service officers, leading to 3 of 4 losing their jobs.
This is going to be a drastic hit to the police department. I've worked here for 30 years, and we've always tried to do the best we can, and we will continue to do that. but there's things that we're just not going to be able to do, and ultimately that's going to come back on me to have to take the burden of that and speak to the council and speak to the city manager when those things happen. But the one thing I can say is we have an outstanding department, we have an outstanding legal system, we have everybody in the city works hard every day, and I think we should support all the employees. And that's the biggest thing I want to point out.
The chief also adds they will lose their analysis supervisor and analysis officer. There will also be a reduction to their Humane Society contract, leaving them with one person, and they're not going to be impounding animals. The chief says because they put in 40 animals a month, something one person can't sustain alone. Instead, they're going to focus on criminal-related matters. The mayor says she understands how these cuts will impact the quality of safety in their communities.
Work with less people on board to do the same work as they do in other cities. That is a given fact. And now losing more positions, no matter what that position is, it's going to significantly reduce the service that we can provide to our community. That concerns me. It concerns me for, for some of our staff in the police department who are losing their jobs, but it also concerns me for the people in our community who are going to want services, expect the same services, and it simply is not going to be able to happen.
The next Yakima City Council meeting is set for December 2nd at 5:30 p.m. at the Yakima City Hall.
Well, after 36 years of service to the department, Yakima County Sheriff Bob Udell is calling it a career. The sheriff says he will step down when his term concludes at the end of 2026. After a career that saw him serve as everything from detective to a deputy to leading the department, Sheriff Udell says that he set himself 2 goals when he first took the job: to leave the office a better place and to pick the best possible person to be the next sheriff.
I knew several years ago that this was a guy that had lots of potential, just not for the sheriff's office though, for the entire community. This is extremely exciting for me to introduce Jake Church, a guy who always does the right thing.
Lieutenant Church says he is thrilled to receive the sheriff's nomination, and he says Sheriff Udell has been key to shifting the culture of the office.
A shocking turn of events in the case against former FBI Director James Comey, accused of lying to Congress.
Yeah, the Department of Justice acknowledging in court today the grand jury never saw the final indictment.
ABC's Perry Russum is in Washington, D.C.
An apparent major lapse in the Department of Justice's case against James Comey, who's accused of lying to Congress. U.S. Attorney Lindsay Halligan today admitting on the stand in court the grand jury who indicted the former FBI director never saw the final 2-count indictment, only an earlier version.
This idea that the grand jurors actually signed off on the incorrect piece of paper, that just shouldn't happen.
Halligan's admission stunning the courtroom.
My colleague Alex Mallon was in the courtroom, and he said you could basically hear a pin drop.
Halligan is under intense scrutiny. She has no prosecutorial experience and was appointed after her predecessor was forced out by President Trump after he refused to seek indictments against Trump's political opponents. Also revealed today, the Office of Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche had given orders not to disclose a memo that recommended against bringing charges against Comey.
There are a lot of potential pitfalls, procedural pitfalls, you might say, that could stop this case before it really gets going.
I solemnly swear that testimony...
Comey is accused of lying to Congress when he testified he never authorized other FBI officials to leak information to the press. He pleaded not guilty. He is fighting to have his case thrown out.
And that was ABC's Perry Russum reporting. Comey's lawyers argue federal prosecutors are engaging in an act of political retribution on behalf of President Trump. Following this newscast, ABC World News Tonight with David Muir picks up on coverage of the release of the Epstein files. And ABC News' team is going off the coast of Venezuela, reporting on the military buildup. New video now released in the Sarah Clayson investigation. Clayson, as you may know, is a Washington State Patrol trooper who was off duty when police say she was driving under the influence and hit and killed a motorcycle rider back in March. Wendy is here now with a preview to her full story, which you'll see tonight at 6.
We just got our hands on the search warrant video of Moon Palace, the bar police say Clayson was at right before the crash. But police say the search was not normal.
I feel like he is interfering with our investigation, and I think he needs to leave. Sir, you need to leave. Sir, you need to leave.
We'll explain what's happening here as police say the bar manager was not cooperating. You'll also hear from the worker who says she served Clayson drinks that fateful day and someone who was apparently drinking with Clayson. There is a lot to unpack here, so don't miss my special report as Apple Valley News Now investigates to protect and serve tonight at 6.
In the meantime, our news at 5 is just getting started. Coming up next, we will tell you the action that left a veteran struggling to find the right words in response. And let's go outside. Live picture from the Yakima Valley on this Wednesday night. Stacy is back with a full look at your First Alert weather forecast. Will we see more sun this week? Details on the other side of the break.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by never settling. But what's really made Ford F-Series #1 is you.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,300 off on a new Daikin Fit system, plus free thermostat when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
At Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, your safety is our top priority. We are the only board-certified oral and maxillofacial surgery experts in wisdom tooth removal and dental implant placement in the Tri-Cities. With years of experience and a commitment to excellence, we ensure every patient receives safe, personalized treatment. Ask your dentist to refer you to the Tri-Cities experts in oral surgery, Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons. We look forward to meeting you.
The highly anticipated Sage Spa at Legends Casino Hotel is now open and taking reservations, offering massage therapy, body treatments, manicures, pedicures, facials, saunas, and more. Plus, the only spa facility to offer wet and dry wellness pods in the entire Northwest. Call the Sage Spa at Legends now to make your reservation for the ultimate relaxation experience.
Trouble with your dishwasher? Don't trust just anyone. Call your local appliance experts at Fred's Appliance. Enjoy big savings on all Bosch appliances, from laundry to refrigerators and more, all in stock and ready to go. Like this Bosch dishwasher. Save up to $300 today. At Fred's Appliance, we have in-stock, get-it-today inventory, so the only dishes you pull out of the dishwasher are clean and in one piece.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by never settling. But what's really made Ford F-Series #1 is you.
New body cam footage as Apple Valley News Now investigates the Trooper Clayson case tonight.
A national nonprofit created after the tragedy of 9/11 continued its mission to support America's heroes, including one local veteran honored today.
The Tunnel to Towers Foundation, founded to do good in honor of 9/11 first responders, provides mortgage-free homes to Gold Star families and to families of fallen first responders with young children. The group also builds specially adapted smart homes for injured veterans and first responders, giving them the technology and accessibility they need to regain daily independence.
Today, during a 1 p.m. ceremony, U.S. Marine Corps and Army Sergeant Jason Walker received one of those homes. The foundation says their goal is to eradicate veteran homelessness and help the country never forget September 11th.
Right now I live in a place with stairs, and I walk stairs a little, but it's difficult. Now that everything's going to be on the same floor, it's going to be so much easier to get around, and it's finally here, and it's like, wow, you know. It's hard to find words.
Later this week, we'll take you inside the home and hear from Jason Walker's sons. In the meantime, the foundation says it plans to continue expanding its programs as more heroes and their families seek support.
Other news tonight, the city of Kennewick has help for homeowners whose houses are showing their age and their budgets can't keep up. When your furnace breaks or your roof starts leaking, the repair bills can reach hundreds or thousands of dollars. For many Kennewick families, that money simply is not there. Now, the city offers 0% interest loans for critical home repairs, from plumbing and electrical work to new windows and full roof replacements. Homeowners must earn 80% or less of the area's median income to qualify.
The goal is a way to provide our residents the opportunity to get some health and safety upgrades done to their home, such as weatherization upgrades, ADA accessible upgrades, electrical panels getting replaced, a new roof.
The program helps homeowners each year and is funded through the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. Many loans can be forgiven if homeowners stay in their houses for a set number of years. For loans of $25,000 or less, residents must stay 6 years.
In sports now, a cross-country runner from Hermiston finished second in the Washington State Championships, and he's only a sophomore in high school. Leroy Lozano was named the Mid-Columbia Conference Runner of the Year after finishing his season. The race to the finish line was a close one, just 1 second behind first place. While proud of the silver medal, he's already dreaming of gold for next year.
I really wanted just a top 3, anything to impress coaches and just set a good standard for next year. And then placing second by just a second, I got triggered at it, but I'm still learning. Every race you learn, and I'm just happy with my performance, even though it wasn't fast.
What a great attitude. Well, with the cross-country season now over, it's a quick 2-week break and then back to running to train for track and field the next season, and a big congrats to him.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And I hope you enjoyed that sunshine today. It was a welcome change out there. At Tannum Ridge by Mart Skycam. Again, so far we're clear skies tonight. That's going to start changing. 46 degrees, and these temperatures are going to start dropping after dark as well. Our feels like temp already 45, and our sunset there at 4:20 tonight. Here's the weather pattern for the next couple of days. We have active weather on the west coast. Of course, you can see that out there. That's the system moving in late tonight and tomorrow. Now, most of it gets dumped over the Cascade Mountains. A few showers will shift over into the Yakima-Kittitas Valley. Tri-Cities more than likely is not going to be seeing that. Thursday, we'll continue to see a few light mountain snow and rain showers, and then things start to clear out on Friday. So we're in between systems there. Here's Futurecast. Here's those showers and snow showers developing right across the Cascade Mountains. The east slopes with rain showers for the Yakima-Kittitas Valley, even down to the lower valley. But look at Tri-Cities. We sit in this happy little place here in the middle, and the showers just kind of go around us tonight. Now, there are going to be a few showers possible in Pendleton in the early morning hours. Other than that, after we get past those early morning hours, we're going to dry out. Now, with all the moisture in the air, the possibility of fog and freezing fog with our cool temperatures around the region for the next couple of days. So be prepared for that. If you encounter freezing fog in the morning, the roadways could be slick. Hitting the road, it's going to be wet. If you're heading to Seattle, I know my daughter's heading for a soccer tournament. Take your rain gear because it's going to be a wet one there. We're going to see cloudy skies and some showers possible Saturday and Sunday in the Portland area. And if you're heading up towards the Spokane region, look for overcast skies with less chances of rain for the weekend. When are we going to see our big snow? Now, we've downgraded some of these snow totals that we're looking at, but it's still supposed to hit us between Sunday and Tuesday across the Cascades, about 2 inches. We were seeing a few more inches than that yesterday, but things are starting to calm down, as you say. All right, let's take a look at temperatures around the area tonight. There you go, Yakima-Kittitas Valley in the upper 20s and low 30s overnight, right around the freezing level. A tiny bit warmer in the Columbia Basin, not much. Chilly in Connell and Moses Lake. And the foothills of the Blues, Pendleton, the chilly spot there overnight tonight at 31 degrees. So your 7-day planner, once again, we could see fog here in the Columbia Basin. Partly cloudy, but that means partly sunny. So it depends on how you look at that, right? So some sunshine there. Look for overcast on Sunday and then breezy winds with very light chances of precip. Here's Yakima. We'll also see a foggy morning there, possibly, and then things clear out or we have partly sunny skies. I'll go with that. Better than partly cloudy. Fog possible in the Kittitas Valley and Ellensburg for the next several days, so be aware of that, especially our commuters in the morning. For Walla Walla, look for better chances of seeing those showers. Once again, these are going to kind of take place overnight and in the early morning hours. Should be gone by midday for sure. And then better chances of seeing a few sprinkles on and off in Walla Walla. For the Hermiston area, 40s, then the 50s, and some breezy winds picking up on Monday. So it's the snow showers for the Cascades. I'm keeping a close eye because we're heading into a holiday week and folks have to travel the passes. And right now, it's looking okay. So
yeah.
Cross your fingers because I know a lot of people go to the west side for the holidays. So we'll keep you up to date on that.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll stay on top of it with you, Stacey.
There we go.
All right.
You'll get a real better look as we get closer to.
Well, they've even downgraded this next system that is coming in over the weekend, less and less and less. So that's good because we were thinking 5 or 6 inches.
That's a good trend.
My ski friends are getting worried. They're like, well, wait, we need some snow so we can open those ski resorts. Right.
That's true, too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, still to come, we'll tell you why cheers and applause filled the halls in the Toppenish School District. That's when we return with your Spotlight.
Get this exceptional offer on a 2026 Cadillac Vistic and select 2025 and 2026 Cadillac Optic and Lyric models. Visit your Yakima and Tri-Cities Cadillac dealer today.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
Style or substance? Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Get 0% APR on Sierra 1500 models. See your Inland Empire GMC dealers.
Did you work at a DOE nuclear site? Do you have your white card? Talk to CNS Cares. We provide the best in-home care for former energy workers. Our local nurses bring you reliable, compassionate care you can count on. And your dedicated care manager will help you get all the care and benefits you've earned.
If there's a lot of things you want to do in life, you probably need to get on this program.
Who you choose matters. Visit cnscares.com.
For 25 years, you've made Triple Play more than just a place to play. You've turned it into a place where memories are made. We want to thank our amazing guests and community. From birthday parties to company outings and spontaneous weekend adventures, your memories are what make Triple Play special. Here's to 25 years of fun and many more to come. Thank you for being part of our story.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
First Alert Weather Radar, sponsored by Idaho Central Credit Union.
Welcome back to Apple Valley News Now live at 5. Time for your spotlight. We're going to head to Yakima County, where the Toppenish School District celebrated one boy's incredible achievement. High school student Amir Pena placed first as a cross-country wheelchair competitor, and children across the district welcomed him with a walk of champions. The district says they are inspired by his determination, hard work, and Wildcat spirit for the Wildcats. Have an idea for the spotlight? You can send it to us through any of our social media platforms. Of course, we're on X, TikTok, Nextdoor, Facebook, and Instagram, or you can email us news@applevalley.newsnow.com. And that is your spotlight for tonight.
What a good one.
Right?
I love it.
Yeah.
Also love the sun today.
We'll just stay in the happy place that we're in, and we'll give you a reason to smile when you come right back.
The CMA Awards. Live.
Tonight at 8 on Apple Valley News Now.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
Charge ahead, roads are calling.
Hybrid powered, snow is falling.
It's electrifying.
What the season can bring. Driving in a Honda Wonderland.
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda Wonderland of your own with a great offer on an electrifying new Honda. Hurry into your local Honda dealer and experience the wonder of Happy Honda Days today.
I'm Eduardo Morfin. Morfin Law Firm thanks you for 5 years of support. Remember, when choosing an attorney, select a local attorney that supports your local community.
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays. The best friend.
So happy together.
And the first timer. The neighborhood hero. And the out-of-towners. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
It's Chevy Red Tag. Now well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing on all 2026 Silverado 1500 models. Plus, Costco Executive members can get a $12.50 members-only incentive.
Okay, y'all, we got 10 orders coming in.
Starting a business is never easy, but starting at 8 months pregnant, that's a different story. I couldn't slow down. We were starting a business from the ground up. People were showing up left and right, and so did our business needs. The Chase e-card made it easy. When you go for something big like this, your kids see that, and they believe they can do the same.
Earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase with the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card from Chase for Business. Make more of what's yours.
A search warrant, missing evidence, and a bar manager who police say isn't cooperating.
He has destroyed evidence.
Now, exclusive new body cam footage in the Trooper Clayson case.
You're maybe destroying records?
To protect and serve. Apple Valley News Now investigates tonight at 6.
It's country music's biggest night.
The CMA Awards live. With the hottest performances to hit the stage. And one-of-a-kind collabs. The CMA Awards live tonight on ABC.
All right, so it's a big night tonight on ABC. The CMA Awards are on.
Yeah.
A lot of us will be watching and checking out those performances. But we bring you back to your reason to smile. So come take a look at your screen right now. Reason to smile from our buddy Chuck Lawless. Thank you, Chuck. He got that one. Saturday Night Sunset from the Pasco Air Museum. Wow. Really nice. And you know, that time lapse I did earlier of Rainier was incredible. So keep those coming. That QR code right there on top of your screen. That's how you get your photo on TV, thanks to Lifetime Dental. All right, let's take a look at tomorrow. Really chilly tomorrow morning there in the Kittitas and Yakima Valley, and you see the little fog icons on. So we kind of got lucky this morning, didn't see a ton of fog, but very possible to see it tomorrow morning. And where it is freezing like Ellensburg, there could be freezing fog, which kind of lands on the road and then makes it slick. So be careful and plan for a little extra time in your commuting. And gonna probably need a jacket most of the day. I know, Wendy, you said you were cold. We're not even getting up to 50, so
It wasn't even a cold day today. I've been freezing all day. I don't know.
40s is not warm, so, you know, anyway.
All right, we'll be bundled up. All right, thank you for joining us.
Hoping your news is good news.
You have a great night.